Yo, 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 Crazy Out came back again with another Bike of the Day feature. I told y'all I was going to do a bunch of Bike of the Day features this week because this is the last week of the year and I want y'all to see more of the bikes that have been featured on Bike of the Day so that way you can come back to sugarcane.com, give them a rating so we can have this battle go on where we can find out what the top bike for Bike of the Year is going to be. So let me jump right into the next bike. And that bike is a Black Crown Throne 5.0 with the custom colorway looking real fresh. This bike was sent in by Don, the Natureboy Coble. And when I got this, I was like, this is what I'm talking about. You got the bike matching the car. So for Don's inspiration for this build, he said that he's been in and around auto racing his entire life and worked at Porsche Experience Center in Atlanta. So when the district points finalized for 2020 and he landed number 59, the idea for this build was immediate. He wanted to pay homage to the legendary race car that won Daytona in 1973. He contacted Ash at Black Crown BMX for a frame and Donnie at Inkit Printing to help come up with a decal kit. In BMX racing, you have a thing called district points. You race throughout the year, you build up your points, and wherever your points land, give you a rank in your district. So in 2020, Don was ranked 59 in his district, which is perfect because it matches the same number as the Porsche. Don went on to give a shout out to Black Crown BMX, of course, Inkit Printing, Porsche Experience Center Atlanta, and Improper Media. I wonder if he keeps his bike on display at Porsche Experience Atlanta when he's not racing. Alright, let's talk about those parts, son! This is a Black Crown Throne 5.0 with a 22-inch top tube, so this is like a double XL, maybe even a triple XL. He's got a round 2 carbon fork, Onyx Pro 20mm Helix front hub, Onyx Pro disc rear hub, Sun Ringley NV rims, Tioga Faster X black label tires, Pro Max HF2 cranks, HT GT1 pedals. He's got an 11 stem. He's got the 11 SLT flat handlebars, ODI Soft X long neck grips, a Tioga D Spiral pivotal seat, Renan chainring, Kruppy half link chain, a Box 3 race caliper and disc, and a Tektro Saber brake lever. So the new thing that I'm doing on Bike of the Day is I'm taking a little bit of a deeper dive on the frame specs. So the frame specs on this Black Crown Throne 5.0 is a Pro Double XL. It's got a 22-inch top tube like we said before. It's got a 1 1/8 to 1.5 tapered headset. Now if you have regular forks that are 1 1/8 on the top and bottom, most of the headsets that come tapered have the actual adapter so you can put a regular fork into that head tube. The seat post diameter on this frame is 26.8, which is not as common as the 27.2 that you normally see on most aluminum bikes, but this one has a 26.8, so that's something to keep in mind if you are trying to get this bike right here. Other important specs on this frame is the chainstay length is a 14.8, which is a really nice size. I like 14.8. That's a good size. It's not too long and it's not too short, so you can still pop that bike up, but it'll also stay nice and level when you're trying to manual through some deep doubles. The head tube angle is 74 degrees, which is, I think, the sweetest spot you can possibly have for a head tube angle for a BMX racing bike. It's not super laid back and it's not super quick. It's just right. 74 is what you'll find on most BMX racing bikes. The seat tube angle is 72 degrees, which is pretty common. Bottom bracket height is 11.5, and 11.5 is pretty much the golden standard for bottom bracket height on BMX bikes, and that goes for racing, street, whatever. 11.5 is the go-to for 20-inch BMX bikes. Alright, so this bike got a total color rating score of a 9.69, originality is a 9.77, parts is a 9.72, and overall style is 9.72, giving it an overall score of a 9.73. 58 people came and gave this bike a rating, bringing it all the way up to the number 2 spot on the current 2021 Bike of the Year chart. So if you guys want this to go higher up the chart, you need to come back to sugarcane.com and give this one a rating. And also, I encourage you guys to give all the bikes that are featured this year a rating so you can find out which bike is going to be number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You got Lucia, who gave this bike an overall score of 9.3. Originality got the lowest score from Lucia. She gave it an 8.82. You got Ray, who gave this bike an overall score of an 8.72. Lowest score being the color gave it an 8.19. And the color of the bike I think is real cool, especially since it's custom to that Porsche right there. So I think that's pretty dope. I would give him extra points for that if it was me, but you know, everybody's entitled to their opinion. AJ Macaro gave this bike a 9.29 overall rating, with the lowest score being a 9.2 for the parts. Jason gave this bike a 7.85, with the lowest score being the color once again. He gave the color a 7.05. I guess he wasn't feeling the color. Now, if you want to give this bike a rating yourself, you come to sugarcane.com. I have the link in the description that takes you right to this actual article, so you can come and rate this bike. You scroll down, and all you have to do is hit these sliders right here and slide them where you want your rating to go. So if you want it to be a 9.04, you do that, or you can come here and you can type in your rating like that. Press enter. If you're not a robot, hopefully you're not a robot, you press I'm not a robot, and then you submit right there, and there you go. Your vote is made. You casted your vote. All right, so that's it. Bike of the day. I got more coming. There might be another one coming today for all we know, because I'm going to be making a bunch of these this week so you guys can be up to speed on what bikes have been posted for 2021, so you guys can come back and rate them for Bike of the Year, because at the end of the week, New Year's Eve, we're going to get into the Bike of the Year and find out who won Bike of the Year. I'm definitely going to do medals for the winner of Bike of the Year, and I'm also going to give out some swag. Now, what I'm wearing right here, that's a sugarcane hat with the sideways sugarcane. And also, this is the new hoodie, the new sugarcane hoodie that you can find on sugarcane.com in the store. It also has the sugarcane on the arms and Just Ride on the arms, if you can see. So we have this hoodie right here, and I'm probably going to put this as part of that package. So definitely tell a friend to come out and rate these bikes, and keep submitting those bikes, all right? So, enough talking about bikes, enough looking at bikes, enough rating bikes. I need you to go out and ride your bike. This is Crazy Al Kane. Bike of the day, sugarcane.com. Back to you, Billy.
Sugarcane!